Let's make us some chocolate chip cookies. I did this a couple weeks ago and there was no sound on my video. I have 3 baking pans. I've got those lined in parchment paper. I've got my oven on 375 and it calls for 1 cup of all unsalted butter. I have mine not completely melted, but I put it on defrost until it's almost melted. You don't want it hot. You want 1 cup of granulated sugar. You want 1 cup of light brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 large eggs, 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I sifted mine. I don't think you have to, but I did. You want a teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and 2 cups of chocolate chips. I'm not using completely 2 cups. I really don't care for a lot of chocolate in mine. But let me get all this divvied up and I'll be back. Okay, I'm putting 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a half a teaspoon of baking powder. I'm putting this in my flour mixture. And I'm going to put my teaspoon of sea salt. If you use salted butter, you don't want to use salt. You're going to want to cream your butter and both your sugars together. I've got my flour, my baking powder, my baking soda, and my salt all in one bowl. I have put my brown sugar and my white sugar in with this mixture and set that aside, but it doesn't say to. So now I'm going to beat my butter, my sugars, and then I'm going to put my eggs and vanilla in and beat that about 1 minute. I'm going to pop my eggs in a bowl before I put them in my cookie dough because if I get a shell in it, it's easier to get out of this bowl than it would be into the cookie mixture or out of the cookie mixture. So I have my flour, baking soda, baking powder, and my salt in one bowl. This is my 2 sticks of unsalted butter, my 1 cup of white sugar, and my 1 cup of brown sugar. And I'm going to cream this together. Till it's all combined. And then I'm going to put my eggs and my 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract in. I have my butter and my sugars combined. And I like mixing that in a bigger bowl so that it's easier to add the dry ingredients into here. I'm going to add 1 egg at a time. I'll put my vanilla extract in. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 1, 2. And I'm going to mix this up good for about 1 minute. Okay, now I'm going to add my dry ingredients until all combined. And I might spoon that in there because I'll make a mess. Because that's what I do. And I have that combined, and this is the consistency of it, which is a normal cookie dough. I'm going to put my chocolate chips in. I probably got 1.5 cups exactly. This recipe, you do not have to put it in the refrigerator and let it get cold before spooning it out. I don't do it anyways. They've turned out. I've mixed it up differently. I've done different things, different times, and they've turned out. So I'm going to start dishing them out. And I'm using this cookie scoop to scoop them out. And it's about a tablespoon. You don't have to roll them out. And you just want to space them a little bit apart. And when I get all these on there, I'll come back and show it to you. Okay, I have them all spooned out, and I'm going to put them in the oven, and I'll let you know how long they're in there for. Okay, they've been in 9 minutes, and I'm going to take them out. I still have another rack to put in. But I let mine get brown. When they get brown around the edges and they look doughy in the middle, they're done. And I'll let these cool off and I'll come back. This made 40 cookies and I'm fixing to taste one with y'all. While I'm at it, I'd like to thank all my new subscribers. If you haven't yet subscribed, I would appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of me uploading a video. They're delicious. If you like a chewier cookie, put about a half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of Argo in it. Cornstarch. My family likes them any old way, as long as they got sugar in them. Bake them 8 to 10 minutes, unless you like them really crispy. Thank you to all my subscribers. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. And I almost forgot to tell you, store these in an airtight container for up to 5 days. They'll keep great.